Hey you guys, welcome back to This and That. Today we're going to look at one of my favorite knives, the Case Sharktooth. Now this one is kind of elusive. It's no longer in production. They released the series the same year that one of America's greatest cinematic jewels was released, Jaws. Both were released in 1975. Now, I may have said that this went out of production in 2009, March 2009 to be precise. And it's a real shame, but maybe they'll bring it back. This one has pack of wood scales, covers, brass bolsters, just like the Hammerhead, Mako, Buck 110. They're all very similar. Now the overall weight on this is 7.5 ounces. To put it into perspective, an unaltered Buck 110 is 7.3 ounces. So it's 5/10 of an ounce heavier. Size-wise, they're very similar. Now, I prefer the Hammerhead because of the Coke bottle shape. I find it more comfortable, more ergonomic. But again, these aren't made anymore, so you tend to baby them. A few other comparative weights is your Case Synthetic Trapper. This weighs 3.4 ounces. That is quite a difference. But if the weight doesn't bother you, throw this one a belt sheath or in your back pocket and you'll be great. A couple other things. You got your Zippos. Those are 2 ounces even. A dime weighs 0.1 ounce. So that's 7.5 ounces. That's $7.50 in dimes in your pocket. Doesn't sound like much, does it? Now again, I haven't cleaned this up. I haven't touched it. That's going to be one of my next projects. I'm not doing anything other than polishing the bolsters, sharpening the blade, which really doesn't need to be done. It's fairly sharp now, but I like to put my own edge. I'm going to clean out the channel, lubricate it. But what this does have, that the Buck 110 doesn't have, is this finger choil, so you can really choke up and not worry about slipping off. And I think that is a great addition to these hunters. Now, I carry a traditional slip joint and a lock back on me every day. I don't carry one of these every day. I rotate between a Hammerhead, a Buck 110, the Sharktooth, and the changer. Now, it's not the changer in my last video where it had the stag handles. I carry the rosewood handle version, but I still carry one. And speaking of that, the changer with the sheath and the blades is 13.7 ounces. It's quite heavy if you're toting it around every day. Now, like I said, the Hammerhead is a great knife. The major downfall, they're not produced, so the price goes up a little bit, and they're not hard to find, but You can't go to a Bass Pro Shop or a big box store and pick one up. The price range on these goes from $70 and up, depending on the condition, the handle material, and what some of these people think they're worth. I wouldn't pay over $100 for one of these. I never have paid over $100 for one of these. Now this one is a 1984. I think you can see the case with the 6 dots, 3 on each side. You see if this will come through. It's a little better. So if you have a chance to pick one of these up, I highly suggest it. They're great knives. Add them to your collection, carry it, use it. It's a shame when people buy knives and don't use them. They're tools. They're meant to be used. They're meant to be loved, passed down. I understand the thought process of collecting, but use it. It's what it's meant for. Well, until the next time, just remember, don't run with scissors.